Good morning, everybody. It's me, Mitch, in the kitchen. Gave Chef Mitch the day off today. It's my turn to play. And this morning, for my first meal of the day, it is a non-lion diet day. And I've been hankering, thinking about making one of my shrimp omelets. I haven't had one in a while. All made in butter. Basically, it's more like shrimp scrambled eggs, but that's what we're going to do today. And we'll talk about anything that might come up. So, we will turn on the range hood, get myself a butter knife, a fork to beat the eggs, an egg beating cup, my musical egg beating cup. I'm going to need a plate. Get a plate. And whip this up in a few minutes. And God, is it good. God, is it good. So, we'll start with some a really nice sized chunk of butter. Oh yeah, that's good right there. We'll put this away. Okay, let the butter melt, pan heat up. Got our shrimp right here, thawing out, almost all the way thawed, close enough. And let me show you what I'm using, because I've tried a lot of different shrimp, but this has been the best. This is from Sam's Club, a 2-pound bag, a wild caught Argentine red shrimp. Now it says jumbo, extra large. They're not extra large, but they are delicious. What a great flavor. The kind of flavor you never get from any of this farm-raised seafood. What makes you think fish are going to do any better eating all that vegetarian slop they try to feed us? These shrimp have eaten what they're supposed to out there in the wild. So I've gotten to the point now where I eat no farm-raised seafood anymore. Now you learn this over time, but these are peeled, no tail, deveined, very easy, very easy. There they are. Saute them in butter, get them about some of the way, if not most of the way, cooked. Put the egg in and scramble it up. Easy peasy. Okay, put the shrimp back in here. And I think I'm going to have this ribeye for dinner tonight, but I want to cook it from frozen in my air fryer, since I'm having my seafood with this meal. So while this is heating up, before we put the shrimp in there, let's get our eggs ready to beat up. All right, again, pasture raised. I think the best eggs that Sam's Club sells, and I like them. Nice dark yolks. Going to have 5 of them. 5 of them. So we will crack them open. 1. Okay, add a little Redmond's real salt in the eggs, and when I get the shrimp in the pan, I'll put a dash of salt on them too. All right, how we doing here? Okay, that's hot enough. Butter is melted. Let's put the shrimp in. There we go. And get a tongs. Rubber coated. Spread these out. Don't have to cook them very long, so I better get started. Beating my eggs. We'll take a little bit of red mint salt. Now, excuse me while I beat my eggs with my right hand again. Let's see how this works. Stroke progress. Still tiring, but gets better every time I do it. And back to the left hand just to make sure. Gets better every day. All right, thank you. Eggs are beat and ready. Shrimp are starting to cook. I will turn them over at this point. Don't want to overcook them. This is a very quick meal to make. Takes less time, actually, than making bacon and eggs. And I love it. I love it. Okay, there we go. We don't need this anymore. And now we're going to let all that good butter get into the shrimp, and they'll cook while I pour the egg in. And we can use a spatula. Let the egg start to harden, and then we'll scramble it up. In the meantime, wash out the measuring cup. Very little cleanup from this meal. And it's got a lot of fat. You know, eggs, one of the benefits of eggs is they're 50% fat, and it all stays in there. You don't lose any of the fat in an egg. It doesn't render out. It's all in the final product. And all the butter that I put in the bottom of this thing is also in here. So we'll just stir this up, scramble it up, let it get solid but not burnt. When I make eggs this way, I have a tendency usually to make them a little on the well done side, but doing this almost forces me to eat them a little less cooked, less brown, which is probably healthier. I don't know, that's what they say. Of course, they have an opinion about everything, and who the hell are they anyway? You find that out, let me know. All right, and that's getting close. It's getting close, and that's all there was to it. You can tell you're going to eat all the fat because when you dump this out of the pan, there isn't a whole lot of fat left. Wow, 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 doesn't that look good? I think that is about done. Let me turn the heat off, and we will take this and plate it. Wow, look at all that food. This is quite a meal. Quite a meal. Even a little piece of egg that I dumped on the floor. Look at the pan. Pan is pretty dry. Wow, wow, wow. So there we have it. Very little splattering on the cooktop. a pan that hardly needs to be washed, one plate. Okay. Repurpose our egg beating fork. That's clean. And let's give this a taste while it's still steaming hot. And see. Wow, perfect. You can almost taste the shrimp in the egg. And here's a little shrimp, perfect size now, very meaty. That is wonderful. And quite a meal. So I'm going to go finish this while it's still hot. You, my friends, take the rest of the day off. You got to try this. But still, eat meat. You can go to my website at OldGuyCarnivore.com. On there, I've got a page that says links to stuff I use every day. These links take you to Amazon affiliate links of mine, and when you buy something through these links, it helps support the channel. Here is everything I use, every kitchen tool, gadget, and everything else. If you think, and there's no obligation, but if you think you might want to get some of the stuff that I use in my videos and do this yourself, whether it be food, supplements, kitchen appliances, tools, gadgets, frying pans, whatever, I would really appreciate it. OldGuyCarnivore.com. Links to stuff I use page. Doesn't cost you a dime more, and you're really helping me continue to do what I do.